Hello, and welcome back to the Olive Oil Critic. I am so glad that you are here with me today, learning more about olive oil and how to integrate it into everyday life every single day. Today, we are tasting an adorable little bottle. I love the branding of this bottle. It's Ootopia's Koroneiki. It's a single estate Koroneiki, and I'm so excited to taste it because they are doing really fascinating things with their oils right now. But this is a fairly young Koroneiki. So like I said, it's single estate and it's only about 700 trees. These tamper-proof bottles are always, there we go, hard to get some oil out of. Um, but it's 700 trees. They were just planted 5 years ago, so they're very young, which typically means that the oil and the olives aren't going to be super mature. It's definitely not past the juvenile stage yet, but it's starting to produce olives, and you're going to start to see the terroir and the characteristics of what the oil and the olives will be like in the years to come. So it's always exciting to try young trees and see the difference between old growth and the flavor profiles and how they show up in the oil as well. On this bottle, I love that there's just so much information beyond just the nutritional values. It actually gives you tasting notes and food suggestions, which is really great. And even though the bottle, like I said, it's super small, there's lots of detail on it. No chemistry, but harvest dates, lot numbers, all the good things that you want to see on a bottle as well. So let's give it a taste and see what this Koroneiki is like. Oh, lots of fresh cut grass. Goodness, it's very grassy, lots of herbs on there as well. You can get aromas of rosemary and oregano, fresh cut grass, and some tomato leaf as well. It's green fruit forward, quite bitter, definitely a prominent taste and flavor of tomato leaf as well. Lots of grassiness. There's notes of arugula as well, some creamy artichoke in the center and some mustard greens. Oh, and there's the peppery finish. This is a very robust olive oil. The pungency is, it lingers and it's pronounced, but it comes a little bit later. It's that the green fruit is forward in the mouth, and then the bitterness kind of sits on the palate, and then the pungency warms. This is definitely a robust oil and would be absolutely beautiful in chimichurri over steak. I would love to use this with seasonings with fellow herbs. It would be amazing with marinated feta, with a squeeze of lemon juice on top, or even preserved lemon would be really delicious with this oil. I'd love to use it with some Parmesan cheese over carpaccio. It would also, because of the tomato notes and the tomato aromas, be really good with a caprese salad or roasted tomatoes over some feta cheese. I love to do a baked feta with some nocellara olives, cherry tomatoes, a little bit of red onion, and just pile everything on top. Healthy, good guzzle of olive oil, and then put that in the oven and bake it for about 20 minutes. And the flavors in here would just come alive in a dish like that. Mop it up with some fresh bread. It's such a good appetizer, and this oil would be perfect for that. So again, lots of character in this Koroneiki. Even though the trees are young, there's lots of complexity to this oil. It's definitely a delicious one and very well made, very well preserved in this bottle. And again, light, tight, airtight, all the things that we want to see. So this is Ootopia's beautiful single estate Koroneiki. Thanks for sharing it with me today, and I hope you learned a few new things about extra virgin olive oil.